This season, we did something a little bit different. We picked a spot, we scouted it, and we hunted it through all phases of the season. We saw summer, we saw fall, and we saw winter, all in this one particular area. We spent early August scouting this area, getting to know the terrain, trying to find water sources, the best place to camp, and ultimately trying to see if there's any elk here. Water was scarce, and the elk were high, but we packed in camp anyway. Archery season came and ended with very little action. There was some elk here, and there were some bugles to chase. We found rubs, and we found wallows, but the local elk herd was pretty minimal. That was okay though. We knew we had rifle season, which meant cold weather, heavy snow, and elk migrating through the canyon below camp. This area is a historical migration route for wintering elk. But the season came and left us with one measurable snowstorm a week before the season opener. Weeks went by with no weather. Days were spent trying to find the elk, but they just weren't here. Rifle season ended with plenty of miles on our boots and unfilled tags. Mother Nature had thrown us a curveball. That leads us here, muzzleloader season. Something we had never done before, but we're excited to try. Less people, more snow, and hopefully, more elk.
That's how you know she's seated. It's opening day of Montana muzzleloader. Unseasonably warm out, but we're still after it. We saw some elk right above where we were glassing from last night, and we're gonna see if they don't pop up over this ridge. We got back in here a little ways in the dark. We're gonna see if we can't find one, but been struggling with the weather this year. Just cannot get the weather to cooperate. We need some cold weather, but they're here anyway, so we're gonna try and find them. Last night there was about 40 head right at the top of that knob. Now we got our wind in our favor, and we're gonna see if they don't come back over this to bed on this north side and see if we can make a play. This is right where Carson and I saw all those elk last night. 40 head. So far, they're nowhere to be found. But they've got to be here somewhere. We're going to keep looking. Here, or the last one. I missed. Reload.
We've got a lot of explaining to do. Earlier this morning, we were right there down below us, actually across. We're at a steep side hill, like a scree field almost. Spotted 4 spikes going across the hill. One looked like it had a brow tine, so we start working our way up the ridge, boogieing because they were moving pretty fast and we knew we had to get on them quick. Well, on our way up, a fella down below us right now shot one, harvested a nice raghorn, but pretty sweet bull for a percussion cap rifle. And we said hi to him, continued working up the hill, and I think we were beating ourselves up pretty bad.
Just sitting on the ridge up there like, oh, what do we do now?
Right behind us, we were sitting, and we're beating ourselves up. Well, lo and behold, Carson's like, dude, get ready. So I had the camera in my hand at the time, so that worked out. He had his percussion rifle.
I could hear him walking.
Is that how you originally
saw him?
saw
I went and grabbed my rifle just in case, and then I looked down the hill, and all of a sudden, 4 spikes come walking out.
So those 4 spikes came out. You guys will see those in the video, but then a nice, I think it was a 5x6 we determined.
So, yeah.
Good bull for a freaking...
Yeah, great bull.
And Carson clicked and regained his composure, and second time it went off and it looks like it hit. We've got some blood down here. I'll get some video of that.
He was holding his shoulder up real hard, kind of having a hard time going uphill.
Yeah, and actually the guy that was working up his bull, it was right by his bull that was dead, so we ran into him again, and he actually had a video of it, and it was holding its leg up pretty good, so it's hit pretty hard. We found some decent blood.
Yeah,
so
where we shot it, his blood everywhere, like blue chunks of shoulder out, bone all over, so I think he's going to be dead right over here.
Yeah, we're going to give him just a few more minutes. It's probably already been, 45 minutes?
Yeah.
So we're going to give him a few minutes and hopefully go find him, but that was wild. Actually, right after Carson shot his, there were still bulls coming out, and they didn't really know what was going on, so I kind of threw the camera down, grabbed my flintlock, and I didn't take the best of shot, and I missed for sure, which good miss is better than a bad hit, so I'm okay with that. I rushed it, and I should have taken my time, but we did our due diligence checking that. We did miss him, so we're gonna go get on this guy's trail here pretty soon, but dude, that's gonna be
end of the year, late season, baby.
Nothing like milking out the season.
Yeah.
Man, that was cool. That was like a little bit of a wild goose chase there for a second. There's probably I would say like 20 bulls came out.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
Plus all the ones we saw this morning that already went out in front of them.
So, right when you're beating yourself up, you just gotta look down the hill, and there they are. That was cool. We'll be on this trail here in a second. Just to give you guys a reference, we were sitting right up at those rocks silhouetted up there, and this group of 20 bulls, this whole band, you can see this scree field, had no problem walking through these rocks, and they're probably going to bed on that north side, but you can see how rocky and rugged elk are wild. Been tracking this thing for like what now? 500 yards, and so we just took a minute to rewatch the footage and everything. It was a pretty crazy situation, so it's kind of hard to see everything, but gave it a little more time. Probably sat here for
45 minutes, so it's been definitely over 2 hours since the shot, so we're gonna keep creeping along here and hopefully we'll find a dead bull, but we'll see. Just real slowly following that bull's tracks, and we both kind of got a little feeling that when he turned towards this dark timber that we're in now, he was gonna maybe be bedded, and sure enough, it looks like he spent most of his time since the shot right in this area. Unfortunately, we bumped him, but we're gonna give him a little more time, and after seeing how much blood is here, I think we both agree that he's probably going to expire at some point, so we're going to wait a little bit here. We're just chilling out here for a while, grabbing a bite to eat, and we'll be back at it creeping along. Sucks that we jumped him, but we're also kind of hoping, since we're running out of snow, it kind of opens him back up. Maybe we get a little more blood as we're walking and tracking him. Oh, we've done our fair share of waiting here now, so we're gonna get going back on the trail again, just creeping along real slow, and hopefully he's expired by now. We're in the trail.
What just happened?
We ran him down. We just bumped him over there. He was headed kind of uphill, going super slow. There's a bunch of cliffs right here, and so we just took off as fast as we could and saw him right there. He must have got kind of cliffed out because he turned back towards us.
Oh, he definitely got cliffed out. He just didn't really know where to go.
Yeah.
We came up over this rise. You guys can see what we just came through, a huge creek bottom. I mean, we were debating on whether to let him sit or to keep pushing him, and I don't think it's always the right choice, but I think it was there to just keep pushing at him, and I really think that he just got cliffed out / deadfalled out, and he just could not go anywhere.
You would get on him, Sam clicked. I finally kind of had a shot and he took off running, swung through the trees and just prayed I didn't hit a tree and dropped him.
Just folded him. Carson could not, he didn't really have the most clear shot, so I waited a little bit and I'm like, dude, I'm just going to take this one. And I shot. He's only like 30 yards and I clicked. And he started running, I clicked again, and right after that, you shot and dropped him, dude.
Wow. Thank you.
Heck yeah, dude. He's right there. He was nothing but 35 yards or so. And dude, super second shot, because if you didn't make that, who knows what would have happened.
Yeah, where he would have gone.
Oh.
Would have liked for him to die where I shot him, but we weren't going to stop till we found him. So.
Yep.
Now he's laying down there.
We hunted here in archery. We hunted hard here in rifle. The weather was not cooperating for crap. No snow, no cold weather, nothing. It's actually like 50 degrees right now.
Sweating.
And to have it come down to that is pretty dang cool. That's a season I'll never forget right there.
Yeah, I mean, first muzzleloader elk. 2 weeks ago, I've never even shot one of these, and I just killed a bull with it. So tomorrow, Sam's gonna kill one.
Yeah, I think next year Sam's gonna get a percussion too. They go off a little better. Yeah. Super happy for you.
Thank you.
Nice job.
Because he went from really alive to really dead. Walking up on an elk never gets old. Got him. 25 bull. Sam and I have hunted insanely hard all year. Passed some other bulls, just kind of waiting for the right one. And a couple weeks ago I decided, Sam got me into the muzzleloaders and decided I was going to buy one. Bought one a couple weeks ago, went and shot it a few times, and here we are with the bull. So pretty unreal how it all went down, but we got him. So couldn't be more happy. Thanks for being here, Sam.
No match for Mountain Man Parson. I really wonder if that's one of the ones that we didn't see last night.
Had to.
Over there?
Yeah.
Second shot. Did him through. If you've never walked the woods with a primitive firearm, you should try it. It's a good time.
I will tell you firsthand, because I've never done it. It just is, there's something different about it.
I don't know what it is, but it's just, it's like a throwback in time. It's, there's something special about it, and especially when it works out. So if you've never done it, you should try it. We started scouting here in August or so. Spent some days back in archery season back in here. Rifle came, we prayed for snow, it didn't come. For it to go out like that, can't believe it. Come on, dude.
That'll do.